everyone, and welcome to our another talk, which I hope all of you will appreciate. Today I'm talking about our Ayurveda skincare range, and many, I hope, are aware about Ayurveda skincare range, which I'm very proudly and humbly sharing with all of you that this is the first Ayurvedic therapeutic skincare range which was developed by Ripan, my wife, and myself in 1997. And the reason of developing this skincare range was to provide everyone who are keen to look after their skin with more natural product. And this is the first Ayurvedic skin care range which I can share with you are from the traditional Ayurvedic text formulations which has been mentioned in our various ancient texts. And when I picked those formulations and given to Ripan, so with her background from the science background and her understanding of how to develop the product, she come up with that skincare range in 1997, which was our first Ayurvedic skincare range out, and proudly made in New Zealand and owned by New Zealanders. So that is what that skincare range is. So now, what is the nothing means new about this, and why I'm talking about? Now, as we all know, each one of us has a different and unique body type. Same goes with our skin type. We have our skin based on our three doshas characteristics, and the skin can be Vata dominant, Pitta dominant, and the Kapha dominant. And because we all are dual body type, so the impact of the skin also will be dual. And that is why whatever the products we use, we need to make sure that how closely I can use for the type of the skin I have, or sometimes the imbalance is what I have, because that is what Ayurveda always talk about, that how to bring our imbalances back into balance, and the same need to be looked at from the skincare perspective. Now, recently, as you might have all seen, that we got now new skincare packaging for the same our Ayurveda skincare. So this skincare is for your daily use, as all we use some kind of product anyway, like many women will be using a makeup and then foundation, another thing, but then they also use a skincare product, and the one product which commonly gets used is the moisturizer on a daily basis during the day. So there are two kind of moisturizer you will find. One is known as this revitalizing moisturizer, which is one of the best for our Vata skincare range and Vata imbalances which happen in our skin. This is one of the very good moisturizer I can vouch for, because I personally use it for last since the day it has been developed. And the other important factor of the Ayurveda skincare range is that apart from it has specific Ayurvedic herbs, but they are not the simple Ayurvedic herbs, they are more therapeutic Ayurvedic herbs, the one which we use for ingestions also, and internally to eliminate all the build-up of the toxins from our body. Same way, we have skin range which is therapeutic, and someone might ask, okay, what is the difference between therapeutic and the others? Therapeutic means we have 7 layers of the skin, and when you are using these products, while providing you all the benefit on the day-to-day basis, but internally on a daily basis when you keep using it, it helps to clean the impurities from the skin from the deep level. That is what the point of difference this skincare range provides you. And then in the same way, when we have some imbalances, this skincare range and the product of the Ayurveda skincare will help us to clean those imbalances and bring the skin back into its natural characteristic. Then the other part you all need to remember, many skincare range you might find which are so-called natural, but they are still loaded with a lot of chemicals. And then preservatives are also there. This is the skincare range which does not have any preservatives, especially all these parabens and other chemicals which are used for that. That's our main focus was to make sure that we don't bring up any kind of such product. So this is which we call as a revitalizing moisturizer, very good on a day-to-day basis. There is another moisturizer which is known as skin renewing moisturizer, which is loaded with the saffron and almond. Very, very rejuvenating, but at the same time very cooling, provide you all the vitamins, all the minerals what you require. Very good for our Pitta skin also. In the same way, we have a cleanser, because we all will be using cleanser, which I hope all of you are very much aware that during the day when you are applying some face pack or some kind of your makeup, you will be looking at to do the cleaning part at the end before going to bed. So cleanser are very important, but at the same time cleanser are not just to clean your makeup. Cleanser are also to take impurities of the skin which can come up during the day when we are out and like that. So that cleanser are helping us from that perspective. One of them is Hinged cleanser, and then the other cleanser is the nowadays the name has come up, that which was the cucumber and basil, the purifying cleanser with the cucumber and basil, which is good for the Pitta kind of conditions. Now then we have our creams. One cream is known as skin rejuvenator, which is very good for someone has wrinkles, someone is having a bit more cracks coming up, again Vata aggravation. And then the one is very, very specific magic touch, which again even very good for young girls who are having like acne, pimples and all that, and some who are coming up with a lot of blemishes. In those aspects, this cream is very, very good. Same way we have two toners also. Then we have face pack, which will give you a complete skin care range for daily use, as well as those face pack or scrubs which you might be using once a week. But my focus of coming here and sharing with you that what this Ayurveda skincare range is all about, because all of us want to use and take care of our skin as we try to look after our body also. So make sure best is to use something which is natural, but where more Ayurvedic herbs are used and more therapeutic herbs are used. That will give you much more better care for your day-to-day health. On the same note, I would like to share with a lot of our practitioners who graduated from our AIS. They are into now practice, and I will request them and ask them that they should start using Ayurveda skincare products in their clinic also for their client. And we have made now these products available to all of them, that you can advise those. Slowly I will be providing training that you can understand these products more specifically, but otherwise each product still have information that you can understand all the ingredients are there, and when you will read the ingredients you can easily understand that why this range is much different from the other ranges which are available. Sometime the people will say that this is an Ayurvedic range or so part, but you can compare two ranges and I can assure you, you will find a much difference in Ayurveda skincare for the benefit of your clients. So that's what I would like to share today in a brief this talk, even though you might say this is for information about your skincare range, but that is not just the objective of sharing here. My point was to share with you that when you are looking after your skin, you must use a natural product, and natural does not mean that you have one or two, either the rose or the something different or neem or like that. You need to look at that whether that product really has more deeper therapeutic herbs or not, and then the key component is to look after whether that product has any chemical either in the preservatives or other way. That is what will give you that confidence that how I can look after my skin in a much more better way. So thanks everyone for your attention, and if any queries about this Ayurveda skincare range, you can always email me. You can directly email me to know anything about that, Dr. Ajit at planetayurveda.co.nz. I will be happy to. But keep watching this space where I will start training on each product, giving you the understanding of the each herb, what is in this product, how it works, why I always said that these products are much more therapeutic. So that part will be coming soon. Thank you everyone.